course.
Listen to me, let me hear what I'm saying, okay? You get your shot. You had your shot right there. In the situation.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Amazing Met Zone presents Friends of Flushing. This week's episode is in association with Met Hype. Shout out to Met Hype. Shout out to the whole Amazing Met Zone team here. We got Juminati82 or Juminati AMZ, Phil from Shirley, Drodo. Tonight, we actually have our interview tonight as our guest is Austin Lee, and he goes by Austin Lee Photos. And we have a surprise guest that's going to come join us on the couch tonight. So we're excited for that. We're going to talk a little bit with him also. And so, guys, how was everybody's weekend? You know, talk to us. Let us know how you feel so far. This is the last week, the last couple games before the season ends, and then it's the off season. But we'll still be bringing you content and videos and pics. We'll talk about anything going on off season.
Comment in the chat, who do you think is going to win the World Series?
Yeah, you can do that too. Camren wants to hear you guys' prediction. So as we know, the Mets and the Yankees are out of it.
Yes, sir.
Also,
not the bad that the Mets, but good Yankees.
Yep. So let's actually, we have Sega has 200 Ks.
First since Doc Gooden.
Yep.
That was
that's
wild.
it, yeah. 200 Ks, first rookie since Doc Gooden. What else you want to speak? Lindor also went 30 for 30 home runs, 30, what was it? 30 stolen bases, that's right. So that's a plus.
How many RBIs does he have?
That's something positive to, talk about. If you guys want to put any questions in the chat or ask anything, talk about anything, let us know, man. And yeah, it's kind of sad that the season's coming to an end.
It felt like it was 1 week.
Yeah, it's been a long season of a little heartache and pain and a little happiness in between sprinkled.
Did you guys see Alonso's goatee? It's horrible.
Okay, so yeah, the game is live behind us on the TV also, so we're trying to do that as well. So who we got in the comments tonight? Anybody? Joe?
We got no one in comments yet. We got people
Who's in
kind
the
of
chat?
trickling in. We have Fosgate, of course.
Oh, got
We got
it.
Amy. We have Miss Serena, of course. We got Miss Jenny D. We got Andy Dick W. That's a funny one. Austin Lee Photos, of course. We got Grandma Giggles. Jesse 916. Hey Jenny. Jeannie. Whatever it is. And that's pretty much it for now. But how's everyone feeling? Thanks for stepping out.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in with us. We appreciate you guys. Cam, where are you going, dude? You're in the middle of a show. I know you're excited for the new jerseys. So go ahead, show them the jerseys, Cam.
So, I got the authentic Alvarez. And then I got the authentic Nemo.
Yeah, Cam he was about to go make a wardrobe change in the middle of the show because he wants to show you guys the jerseys. So I guess he's going to do it anyway and leave me on camera by myself.
Yeah.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Appreciate you.
You
So,
get the spotlight there, Roy. Let's talk about Lindor.
yeah, so Lindor, Dro, what do you want to say about Lindor tonight?
Is this really a down year for Lindor?
I don't know
That's my
if it's a
biggest
down
question.
year. A lot of people are on the up and down with Lindor. I think he's the fourth ranked shortstop in the second in the NL. So I don't see what really is the big deal with that. I don't see a problem. I like Lindor. I always have liked Lindor. You know, he has his hot and cold moments. But, I mean, other than that, what more you want from the guy?
I mean, chat, you guys in the chat, I mean, doesn't it feel like we're witnessing the game change right in front of us? A little bit, like batting average not being important, Lindor.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Getting it done, 30 and 30.
30 and 30.
You know, like it's a super productive season. One of our only productive players, so I'll take it.
Yeah, and also today was a doubleheader because the game got rained out last night. Now I want to speak about that before we go into our interview. Okay, so we're going to speak about the doubleheader today. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to get fired or not or anything like that. I hope not, but I mean, come on.
Grounds crew.
The grounds crew, how did this happen? I mean, there's the Weather Channel. You guys got like Doppler radar. You know what's coming here. So why wasn't the field covered properly, or you forgot to cover the field? I don't understand that. And then a lot of people on top of that, you know, I seen a lot of stuff on Twitter.
Can you please move over?
I seen a lot of you know, unsatisfied fans on Twitter because Steve Cohen had made a comment to the Florida Marlins, Miami, and said something to the fact that he's sorry for them because he knows it was a big deal and they needed to get these games in. And then, you know, the fans were like, you know, well, what about us? You're worried about the Marlins, but what about the Met fans, you know? So, I mean, I can understand their frustration with that. So, it is what it is. Take it with a grain of salt. And then, you know, he made up for it. He got a doubleheader for the price of one. So, what are you going to do? Take it easy, guy. It's the last couple games. Like, it's not like we're in it to win something.
Spoiled that wild card for Miami.
Oh, well, they did that. They spoiled the wild card for Miami. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. I'm having, my eyesight's going a little bit as I get older now, so.
Yeah, but you have glasses, but you don't wear them.
Yeah, I do. So, there's somebody wrote something in the chat if you guys want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Snap.
Nice to see you guys the other night at the Brett Beatty camp.
Oh, there we go, Jesse, 916. It was nice seeing you guys the other night at the Brett
Yes,
Beatty camp.
yes, definitely. Thank you, guys.
Very cool. And we got Austin Lee photos. Lindor's highly underrated, unappreciated by the fans.
Shout out J Mac Customs.
They seem to be split. Let's see. We got, I saw Vintage in here a second ago. Let's see.
Shout out Vintage Mets. Who do we have
J
here?
Max in here.
What's up, gang? What up, gang?
That's chiseling or something.
Although we're really not gang affiliated, guys. Neither is J Mac Custom. That was just a joke. But yeah, what's up, brother?
Who's Kay?
Appreciate you.
I love it. I love it. What about let's see. So we have, I know we have like the special guest coming in a little bit here. But what about Austin Lee? When are you want to tap in?
Yes, Austin Lee, if you're there, tap in with us. We'd like to have everyone ask you some questions. We have some questions as well. So if you're able to tap in, please tap in. And yeah, so right now the game is tied at 2-2. So, another thing. Yes, the Brett Beatty camp was another thing. Camren got to do a camp this weekend with Brett Beatty, which is really cool. He had a great time. We'll get back into that a little bit. Let's see.
Austin Lee, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
Austin Lee in the chat with us on the live. What's up, brother?
What's up? What's going on?
Tell us, man. How's everything?
Doing good. Just happy that the Mets are we won the first game and hopefully they win this next game.
Yeah, hopefully.
Now.
Right now it's tied up. So how was your day today?
It was pretty good. It was relaxing. Had a day off finally.
Did you go to the game earlier today, or you took
No,
the day off from the
took
game?
the day off today. I'm going to the game tomorrow though.
Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow as well, so we got to meet up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm sitting right behind home plate, first row, right behind Marlins on deck circle.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Great seats, man.
Delta Club.
Yeah, I had to
I
spend.
see you. You're putting that camera to use, bro.
Yeah.
So, before we get started, if anyone doesn't know, this is Austin Lee, and he go on his Instagram is Austin Lee Photos, right? Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he might have
He's
dropped
up.
service.
All right, so we'll. So while we wait for him to tap in, you want to just flip it around and give the guest a little surprise ahead of
Oh,
time.
there he
I
goes.
fell
There
out.
he goes.
Sorry.
All right, so you got cut off.
Sorry about
I'm
that.
not sure what happened. Maybe a little Wi-Fi connection. Where was I? I was saying. So everyone who doesn't know, this is Austin Lee, and his Instagram handle is Austin Lee Photos.
Yeah.
Right? There you go. All right. Come on, man. You got to be energetic with me, bro. All right. So yes, this gentleman is he always at City Field for the most part, but he also does different photography. What we want to know is, how did you become a Met fan?
It started out in high school in 2008. My friends were just like talking about the Mets because the Mets were actually still pretty good at that time. And I just started watching them, and that's where it started to pick up. And I just fell in love with the Mets in 2008, and then after that, it was just
We lost them again. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Here's what. Yep, he's trying to tap back in. Let's go. Let's see if we can get him back. We got to get him some better Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
I got the full Wi-Fi right now.
sorry about that.
There you go. Yeah, your Wi-Fi, man. Your Wi-Fi.
I got the full Wi-Fi.
Sorry,
Still from Shirley Wi-Fi.
sorry
All
about
right.
that.
So I don't know if you want people to know how old you are, or it doesn't matter. But you said in high school. What year was that?
2008.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm pretty old.
Okay.
About my
Nothing
age.
wrong with that. So go ahead. You were saying before.
So I fell in love with them in 2008. Just started watching this. My friends were saying, "Oh, the Mets are good, and like the Mets are going to do good this year." And I was like, "Oh, let me just watch them." And I just started watching them. I never went to Shea, but I wanted to go to Shea, but never did. But yeah, I just started watching them. My first game was actually at Citi Field back in 2009. The Mets were playing the Pirates, and they destroyed the Pirates. But yeah, started watching them back in 2008. It's been a long time, and I've seen a lot.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Nancy and MJ in the chat also. Thank you guys for joining.
Fosgate said, "I feel super old now."
Fosgate said, imagine me. I graduated in '98.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
I was sick.
All right. So talk to us. Like, what are some of your favorite Mets moments?
Definitely the Johan Santana no-hitter because I was at that game.
Oh wow,
Let's
that's
go.
awesome.
Yeah, and I remember it was a cold night for June 1st night, and I was literally watching the game, and we actually moved down. It was me and my brother, and it was the stadium was empty too, and it was just like it felt weird. Like it didn't feel like an actual game. It felt like something good was going to happen, and then sure enough, Santana sealed the deal. And yeah, it was just a really amazing game. I still have the ticket stub. I'm trying to get that signed by Johan Santana, but hopefully that's in the works sometime in the future.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Camren actually got to meet Johan Santana.
Oh wow!
And
And
so another thing is, like when you're at Citi Field, right? Where do you like to shoot your photos from? Anywhere that you're sitting, or do you actually walk around the stadium and find different locations where you film?
I do a little bit of both. I like to sit from my seat just to get a view from my seat, and then I like to venture around to see if I can get different perspectives in terms of photographing. So I like to just venture out because the stadium is big and you can get access to most areas except for like obviously behind home plate and behind the dugouts. But yeah, I like to walk around and get different perspectives.
Okay, now is there any specific thing that you like to film photograph while you're at the stadium, or anything that you see that you think looks cool, or might you catch your eye? Is that the things you do, or you do more towards the players and the
A
field?
little bit of both. I like capturing like when they hit home runs and make that contact, like when the bat makes contact with the ball. And then I also like to photograph the planes landing because like it looks so weird flying behind the stadium. So like I find that really fascinating. So
Awesome.
I do a little bit of both.
Okay, another question. Cam wanted to know what's his favorite photo, right?
What's your favorite photo?
What's your favorite photo you ever taken?
There's a lot. There's one that I took in the Oculus, which is a mall at the World Trade Center with the ceiling, and I took it at nighttime. So like, it's like has like a white backdrop, so like you see like the skylight in black, and then you see like the white of like the roof itself. So that was a nice photo. My favorite Mets photo that I've taken, I want to say back in like 2011 or 12. R.A. Dickey was warming up on the field, and I got a picture of him holding the knuckleball, gripping the knuckleball, like how he grips it. And he was posing for like a fan, and he threw it to the fan, but like I captured him doing that before he tossed it to the fan. So that's one of my favorite photos. I haven't posted it yet,
Yeah,
but I definitely have to
I'd
post
like
it.
to see that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty sick photo.
It's a real old photo, so I got to post it. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite photos that I've taken at a Mets game.
Gotcha. So now, like for people that don't know or not following you, everyone, please go and make sure that you follow
Thank
him.
you.
I know you don't. Most people want to know why sports photography, right? But before we get into that question, it's not just sports photography that you do. You do landscapes. You do all different type of photography. So get into a little bit of that so they know, what else you do besides the sports. Then we'll get into the topic of why you chose to get into sports photography also.
Okay, so like I like doing like street photography because like that's something that you cannot recreate. You capture, and you cannot like you cannot recreate it. Once you capture it, it's there. And living in New York City, you can always capture different things. So like you can go to Rockefeller Center, you can get all the tourists. You can go to like the ferry, you can get people jogging, you can get people delivering stuff. So like it's a lot of fun just photographing street life and like urban lifestyle, if that makes sense. And then I like landscape because it's just like capturing the city. Like New York City is one of the best cities in terms of skyline, so like I love capturing the skyline for New York. It's always fun. I like doing it at nighttime too because you capture all the lights, and it's just like it's a lot of fun.
Gotcha. Now, are there any specific lenses that you use that you like better than others, or?
I like using my telephoto lens because you can get close up to people from far away. You can zoom in. So like back then I used to bring that to games with me, and I used to use it a lot. So that's my go-to lens. And then obviously my I think it's my 25 to 108. That one I use whenever I go out to like the street photography because that you don't have to be that close up to people. If that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, and okay, before we get into the next question, I just want to go back, and so you can answer the question of that someone asked, what made you get into sports photography? And also another one was, what made you get into photography in general?
So the first question about sports photography, I've just like seen a lot of people in the photo wells, and I've seen their photos and like how precise and how like you get the player in focus and the background out of focus. That really like fascinated me, and I really wanted to like capture that, but obviously I don't have access to getting out to the photo wells to get those photos. So like and then just seeing the sport and just just seeing the players and watching them day in and day out and just falling in love with the sport. So that's the reason why like I started doing my camera, and I'm like, damn, this is really cool. Like you can take all the photos and you can capture all the players, and like there's special moments like how Lindor hit his 30th home run. You can capture that, and you can capture Senga's strikeouts and everything like that. So it's something that I enjoy capturing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know. Also, I had reached out to you not that far back, so you can actually go. We weren't able to make an event, so we wanted to reach out to some people that we're cool with and send them to the event. You want to tell the people about the event and how everything went?
Yeah. You invited me to the relive the 1973, the National League champion Mets. It was a lot of fun. You got to see Ron Hodges, Leon Jones, and other one I can't think of his name. Can't think of his name. Drawing a blank.
It was Ron Hodges, Cleon Jones, and Jesus, now I can't remember either.
Leon and
His name. His name.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, me too.
Hirsh.
He's a Puerto Rican player. I know.
with him.
Yeah, I can't remember it.
Okay.
Once I'm sure we'll move on to a couple more questions, and then it'll pop back up.
Yeah.
But another question is like, what advice do you have for new and up and coming photographers? Like, what advice would you give them, and what to do, things not to do?
My best advice is just to keep trying. There's going to be photos that you take and you're not going to be happy with, but just keep trying. And sometimes you have those happy accidents where like you take a photo and you wouldn't think it's bad. You would think it's not good at first, but then when you look at it again, you'd be like, wait a minute, this actually came out really good. So just keep trying, and it's a matter of trial and error, and don't give up, because it's hard at first to perfect it, but once you get like the hang of it and once you continuously do it, you would eventually get the hang of it, and eventually you would enjoy it.
Well, that's the saying.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So
Felix Milan.
Felix,
there you go.
There you go. I know one of us will figure it out at one point. So yeah, anything you want to ask us or ask anyone that's out there, or matter of fact, you know what? Do you have anything that you want to promote? Are you working on any new ventures or projects that you want to promote?
At the moment, not right now, but I'm just trying to get back into photography, because ever since the pandemic, I've been kind of shying away from it because I don't get the chance to go out as much. But I'm trying to get back into it. So like, just appreciate all the support that everyone gives me for the posts that I post now, just to try to get me back fully into it.
Gotcha.
So at this point, I'm just trying to get back into it because I haven't been doing it as much, which I'm kind of mad at myself for, but I'm just like also nervous because, everything since the pandemic, I just haven't been doing it as much.
Gotcha. All right, well, we hope that you feel better and you get back out there and get the lenses and cameras smoking again, like a smoking gun. And everyone, please go follow this gentleman. He has quality work. His pictures are amazing. Every time you post something, we're just like, wow, that's actually a really cool photo. So we appreciate the photography that you do, man, and keep up the good fight and continue to do it. We're always watching, and we just want you to get your recognition for the good work that you do. So we wanted you to have you on here on the show, so everybody gets to know you. If you see him tomorrow, he'll be at the GameStop. Say what's up to Austin, and make sure you go follow his page. So we appreciate you, brother, and we thank you for coming in and stopping by with us tonight here on Friends of Flushing. And we'll run into you tomorrow. Definitely,
sure.
You have my number, so just shoot me a text and we'll link up at some point during the game.
Sure. Yeah, sounds perfect.
Brother, thank you for stopping by with us, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
You got it.
Take care.
Family, another addition to the family.
Yes. Thank you.
Adios.
All right, now we got a
What's
surprise.
up? Okay. Real quick before we introduce our special guest, is Jose Colon in the chat? Is he there? I'm not sure. He said he was gonna try to make it on.
See, a couple of other shout outs though on top of that. Nancy and MJ are in here. Shout out to them.
Nancy and MJ.
Of course, Jose Colon is in here. J9418.
Yes, he is.
Jose Colon.
Jose, if you're there, tap in, brother, so we can invite you on before we bring our special guest on real quick.
Do you show a special guest?
Actually, watch out, Camren. Please sit down. Sit down. All right, everyone. we said we were gonna have a surprise guest tonight. So we want to bring you somebody. He's super cool, energetic, funny, great guy, and all around great guy. And we appreciate him here at Amazing Met Zone and Friends of Flushing. And you guys seen him around the stadium. And yeah, come on out, surprise guest. Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Hirsh Does Things is here live with us tonight. Hey, let's give a shout out and a big clap for Hirsh Does Things. Let's go, Hirsh. Let's go, Hirsh. Let's go, Hirsh.
I've been here for 8 hours.
Yeah, he's been back there sitting down for 8 hours. We gave him some water.
We held him hostage.
We held him
Ran out of
hostage
coffee.
back here. Come over to the couch with us, Hirsh.
Oh, of course.
Jay said that he's like, I gotta put a shirt on. Austin Lee Photo said, thanks again for having me. Thank you for stepping out, brother. We certainly appreciate it. Big claps.
Yes. Thank you,
In the
guys.
chat, we got the hands up going up in the chat. That's all.
Yeah, we got Hirsh Does Things here with us.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys seen Hirsh in the stadium. Jose, when you're ready, just tap in and we'll bring you on. Get the shirt on, brother. It's a family show. So yeah, most of you guys, you've seen Hirsh around. Hirsh is a great guy. We love Hirsh. Well,
He just stepped in.
oh, okay. Let's bring on. Let's see if we can get him, man.
It's gonna work.
There we go. Yo, what's up, Bob?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Chilling, man. We just wanted to have you on.
I feel it. I feel the love. Definitely.
Electric Jersey. First and foremost, everyone, this is Jose Colon. And we appreciate the gentleman and his boys. And we want to say before we, say anything else, a big salute to you, Pa, and thank you for your service.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
I said, I spoke to you earlier, and I said if it's not for gentlemen like you that, put up their lives and they sacrifice themselves and their family, we wouldn't be able to go out and enjoy and enjoy our freedom and the stuff that we take, we live every day and sometimes take for granted. So we wanted to say a big thank you to you and your family.
Absolutely. We thank all y'all for y'all support. I do want to say there's definitely some that's done way more than I have, but I put my time in.
Oh, we lost them. You got to join back in if you're there. Try to join back in.
Got a pretty legendary Mets last name.
Yeah.
Cologne. Okay,
yes,
we just honored Cologne.
Yeah.
He belonged at Citi Field tonight.
Yeah.
Sure.
There you go. He's trying to tap back in. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi.
Yes, definitely.
Something's going on with the Wi-Fi out here.
Probably us.
No, it's not us.
Probably because I'm here.
There you go.
Yeah, I was just saying we definitely got to show more appreciation to those who are still out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, I came back home. I got my family, but there's still people out there right now. There's things brewing, and support now is the best solution right now. So any way to show support to those troops that are still out there, still enlisted, still overseas. We still have people overseas, believe it or not, but
of course we do, yeah.
absolutely. So any support to those guys that are still doing it goes a long way.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, we just wanted to thank you, man, and I hope you and the boys had a great day today. We tried to make it happen yesterday, but with the Mother Nature, we weren't able to make it happen yesterday. But I made sure, I promised you, I got it done for you today, man. So it's love, and appreciation.
Yes, thank you.
We lost him again.
Lost him again.
That's a shame.
I wonder what's going on. A lot of people are having trouble with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it happens.
But it's not just tonight. It's in general. Like even earlier today, at the shop, people were having issues with Wi-Fi everywhere. If you want to tap back in. We'll accept the invite again.
On the 5G.
The request.
Speaking of that, in the meantime, while we wait for that, let's dive into this into the thing Hirsch did, the documentary and everything.
Yes,
You wanted to
before
talk
we
about
get
and
to
all
that,
Yeah.
what I was saying before was a lot of you guys, most of you guys, if you don't, I don't know where you're at, but a lot of you guys should know who Hirsch is. Hirsch is
Can't miss this.
he's all over City Field. He's a genuine guy, great heart, teddy bear, and just an all-around great person. He loves the Mets. He has a really cool story. And we interviewed Hirsch over the summer, I believe it was. And, I found it interesting. I liked this page. He followed us. And I seen, he was really into the Perk Patrol and everybody in City Field. So I said, you know what, let's get in contact with this gentleman and ask him a few questions. So he came on the show. And if you guys don't know, if you didn't see the show, that episode, go back and check it out because it was a really, it was a genuine episode. It was something that we didn't expect. Okay, how can I put this? In life, you never know what someone is going through, right? So we take a lot of things for granted, and we all on a day-to-day basis. Jose still on the bottom screen. He got a trap there in the pause land.
Yeah.
But we take things for granted on a day-to-day. So with life, there's obstacles, there's ups and downs, and we all have our trials and tribulations. And you never know what someone else is going through. So my advice and the way I'm trying to live my life and teach my family is pay it forward and treat people with kindness. That's the best advice I could give. And Hirsch was on the episode, and we were talking, and he had an amazing story, and he was able to make us realize certain things. That just the friendly gesture can change a person's perspective on things. And that was cool for us to learn. And it was something about Hirsch that I gravitated towards because, like I said, he's a great person, a genuine person. And we became cool. The family has became cool with him, and he's part of like our extended Met family and everything like that. And he's been doing some work with us. With Amazing Met Zone, a lot of the video that you see, the edits of Cam and certain videos, Hirsch is the one that are doing those.
What's your favorite pregame meal?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. He edits the videos of Cam doing the interviews with the players. So Hirsch is playing a pivotal role in what we have going on here at Amazing Met Zone. Now, a couple days ago, Hirsch put out a documentary. You want to tell them what it's called?
Yeah, it's called Reflections of 2023. I honestly put it together like last second, really. It was, I was wanting to do a big thing for the end of the year because this year has been, despite the Mets, having a down year and everything, this year has been just incredible. Meeting so many new people, meeting guys like Roy, Tina, Cam, Drodo, and everybody else here. I got to meet so many cool people, become friends with so many people, and not only that, chat, chime in with my old chums that I've hung around with for years. And it started out initially. It was actually just gonna be a blog entry, like a written blog entry, but I'm a content creator, so why not do something visually appealing?
Yes.
And I have a ton of footage and pictures from my games, from when I started first attending City Field to just a couple of weeks ago. I've got more than like 2,000 pictures and videos to like search through. So there's a lot to go through. But I put it together, and it just started to flow, and it started getting longer and longer and longer. First it was like 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, and 30 minutes, and now 45 minutes, this whole thing. And, I really couldn't have achieved it if it weren't for the people I've met, not just the fans, but of course, as you mentioned, my buddies over at the Perk Patrol. Got to shout out Ray, AG, Reggie, Ronnie, Bethany, Tiffany, Drew, whoever else I missed. I'll see you guys this weekend.
Can't forget Mr. and Mrs. Met.
Oh, of course, the OGs.
There you go.
Listen, they are my buddies, and every time. Listen, I know they're meant to be for family friendly and stuff, but there's a lot of magic that they can create for us grown ups too.
Yeah.
So it's just something it's just
It's almost like, all right. So you guys, Hirsh, this guy, he loves Mr. and Mrs. Matt, right? So
I would also get a tattoo of them if I really wanted to, but I'm just a big wuss.
So what happens is, you know how most kids go to Disney World and they just are infatuated with like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse?
That's me.
Mr. and Mrs. Met,
They are my
Hirsh's
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse.
and Minnie. For those of you who don't know.
Much
Yeah.
cooler version of Mickey.
Yeah, they're
Of
actually
course.
real.
And much more accessible, might I add.
Shout out Patchman Phil. Just
That's
joined.
my
Oh, look at that.
There you
My-
go.
my-
Phil,
So he
Phil.
did say a comment before. I didn't want to cut you off. But he said, "We lost you again, but thank you. You boys are sweet. We thank everybody. We thank you guys. We definitely continue showing love and support on the page."
God bless you.
Thank you, brother.
That's
We
right.
appreciate you, man. Always.
Mhm.
Man. All right, so a little more. Let's So with the doc, I mean, listen. I was caught by surprise. I'm sure a lot of people were caught by surprise. We didn't know. Like I was saying. So with Hirsh, right? We reached out to him, and he helped us do an edit for the Friends of Flushing commercial thing that we have going on
Yeah,
here.
and that's also my voice too.
Yeah, that is his voice. He does the voiceover. So I reached out to him. I'm like, hey, man, we got an extra ticket. I want you to come with us and, enjoy the game. And if you watch the documentary, he'll explain everything. But, for us, it's like we always show we're genuine with everyone, right? But we didn't know the effect that we had in the situation. And we just want to say, Hirsh, we love you, bro. And thank you for everything. And you're a great person. And from the bottom of our hearts, I can speak for myself and all of us here. It was, I mean, the weight wasn't on my shoulders or anyone in particular besides yourself. But watching that interview, I felt the weight lift almost off your shoulders when you told your story and you were able to speak your truth. And that was something that a lot of people don't have the courage to do or the opportunity or the outlet, like I say. And that was just awesome, man. And I thank you for the mention in the documentary of us. And I'm glad that we played a pivotal role at that moment for you. And, man, we appreciate you. And you know that, we're always here for you no matter what, dude.
I really appreciate it, guys. You guys, when we first, met in person, you invited me out to a game a month or so ago. You guys were just so cool, and big group of people with you. We had Evan the artist with us.
Yes. Shout out Evan the artist. Yeah.
That kid's talented, by the way. Yeah. But y'all were just so cool. Cam was like the coolest kid you could be. He's the luckiest kid. I will say this right now. Cam, you are the luckiest kid to be around. When I found out that you were only a Mets fan from a year ago, and you had all that autograph stuff, I am eternally jealous of you. I've been shut out, obviously, since I'm a grown up. But I've only been.
That's what it is. The kid.
It's the kid.
Hey, mom and dad we do spend a decent amount of money on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, my dad was never able to take me to games and stuff. We never had the money to do so, even though I wanted to go to games. I was lucky enough to go to Shea Stadium just a few weeks before it closed with my summer camp because they surprised us for being such a good group.
Nice.
And it turned out to be something mesmerizing because just seeing all those people at Shea, just seeing everybody just together, all the merchandise, because I bought a foam finger.
Okay.
I bought a foam. The one thing that I always wanted to get was a foam finger, and I got one, and I had it for many years, and it's probably in storage somewhere. But it's just you look back and you look at your first game, and you remember all the things that you saw. Like David Wright was the first person I ever saw hit a home run, and then Yeah, and then for the Battle of the Badges game, I got to meet David Wright. I got to quickly tell him, that quick story, and it really came full circle. It was like meeting one of my heroes. And David Wright, of course, is one of my all-time favorite Mets, and I'm sure a lot of people's favorite Mets. But there's something physiological and philosophical about being, a fan of the sport, about baseball in general. And as I mentioned, in my documentary, I tend to think of my life philosophy as the Patrol. No matter what happens in life, no matter how bad it gets, always try and smile and have a positive attitude.
That's it.
As good example, if we're being beaten like 20-0, the Perk Patrol is still smiling. They're launching T-shirts. It's their job, but they're so happy to do it. They have the coolest job out there, and I would so do it if I wasn't so big.
Oh, big is not a.
Listen,
speaking of that, Hirsch, you might appreciate this one. XYCL 1326 said, Mr. Met once gave my friend and I a 2-second massage. And that's something that sticks in my mind. Like little core memories like that.
Jesus.
Hey.
And Mrs. Met getting handsy might be nice though.
She has
looking good. Yeah.
Don't go on Twitter, by the way. It's crazy.
Yeah. Earmuffs.
Yeah, earmuffs. But all in all, you'll learn when you're older.
Yeah.
This is meant to stick with 2 C's. But anyway. That's so funny. Threads by L said, "What's good, my guys?"
What's up, man? What's up, Al?
But in all sincerity, just being, at the ballpark, it's just something soothing. When I smell the sausage and peppers, I feel like I'm at home. That's the first thing I smell. It's sausage and peppers. It's probably the closest food stand, once you get
All
to the
right,
ballpark.
no. We got something. Chitty cheesesteaks.
Fire. Oh my God, I love chitties.
Fire.
Chitty cheesesteaks, bro. I'm telling
Shout out
you
to
guys, chitty cheesesteaks. Sorelli put on Vintage Mets, and Vintage put us on to chitty cheesesteaks, and that is what we are getting from here on out.
It's like 5 minutes from my house.
Same.
Yeah, it's right by us.
Yeah.
It's right by us.
I love chitties.
Yeah.
First bite, I looked at Vintage and I was like,
It smashes.
It's like you're biting into a Wonka bar and you find the golden ticket.
Yeah.
That was your golden ticket.
it is.
I mean,
It's amazing.
again, shout out Joe DiMartino, by the way.
Yeah, shout out everybody who's in the chat. Also, thank you for stopping by, seeing our Vintage was there, J Mac, Nancy and MJ,
Patchman
Patchman,
The whole
Phil. It's a beautiful thing, and before the season ends. Oh, that's another thing. Hirsh and I, we're working on a really, really cool end of the season video. It's a lot of photos of throughout the season, memories, and it's he's putting that together. He's working on that. We come up with different ideas, and we're brainstorming, and it's going to be something to look out for. It might be something you got to sit there and watch for a couple minutes or something like that, or a minute or two, or whatever, however long it is, but it's going to be worth the watch. So that's going to be cool the way that comes along. And yeah, the season's winding down. Camren, what would you say the motto for this season is?
It is what it is.
It is what it
It is what it is.
That's it. It is what it is.
So Patchman Phil said, Hirsch, are you related to Brian or Lauren Hirsch?
No, actually, my last name is Hirshon.
Hirshon.
Let me actually tell you how I got the name Hirsch. My name is Kyle, by the way.
Yes.
I'm in like a Discord server with another Kyle, and obviously we couldn't be confused, so they decided to call me Hirsch. They're like, you know what? I've been trying to find a nickname for myself for years, and I had no idea where I was going to go. And Hirsch seems to be it.
Yeah, no.
It's on my jerseys.
Yeah,
it's on,
cool. That's a good one. That was a good go-to right there.
Yeah,
That's all.
but everybody gets my name wrong anyway. They always say Hirshin, Hirshan, Hirschhorn. Actually, that was my immigrant name.
My mom gets macaroni.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well,
That's
they do.
my
That's why they
my
always call
wife's
me
maiden
Drum.
name.
they always call me
Master
Dro
Road.
because there's Andrew is Drew Minotti.
Right.
So
Yeah,
there's
so
two
we call
Andrews
him
in the
Dro.
same group.
Drominati.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got a whole crew
So
going.
we got Drew Minotti and then Drodo, so we just, instead of saying Drodo, Dro. So, you know, everybody got cool nicknames.
Patchman Phil, sausage and pepper is iconic from the days at Shay, Premio style.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a win. If you haven't been to the first timers at every Met game should go get a sausage and pepper.
Absolutely. I could never say no to sausage and peppers.
100%.
Yes.
I hate sausages and I hate peppers.
Chitties gets it
But
down.
he likes the chitties cheese.
Yeah. No,
And chicken fingers and the crinkle fries. Can't go wrong with
Especially
that.
the Shake Shack.
Oh, he loves
Oh,
Shake
my
Shack.
God.
The double burgers.
If I could get a bottle of the Shack sauce, no, they should start selling that. They'd make
No.
bank.
Hashtag bring crispy fries to City Field.
Yes.
Okay.
Fry
Hashtag
Factory
no
is
more
very
soggy
good.
Nathan's fries. Bring
Yes.
us crispy
I know how
thin
iconic
fries.
they are, but yes, please, we want something crispy.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
I do like the Fry Factory, though. I do like their garlic
Yeah.
parm fries.
Yeah, those are good.
You
So,
know
yeah.
the best item I think is the in center field, where right by the Fry Factory, is like the best chicken Caesar wrap that you could ever get.
Oh, my God.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
I got to get that. Again, I'm going to be at the ballpark.
You know what, guys? Okay, so since the season is coming to a wrap, right? It's over. This week is Sunday's the last day. But anyway, Hirsh is going to be there the next 4 games.
Yeah, I'm going to be
So
there.
if you see him, make sure you guys follow him. Also, before I get into what I was going to say, go to his page, and the link is in the bio.
It's in my bio, yeah.
For you to, it'll take you to YouTube so you can watch his 45-minute documentary. Please, guys, do yourself the favor, go watch it. It's touching, you know, and like I explained before, it was something that I think the masses need to see and hear.
Yeah.
But that,
Yeah, it was something that, again, it came out like basically last second, but I put a lot of thought and care into it, and there are some things there, hard to talk about, but there are lots of good things that come out of it. Again, I've met so many amazing people. These guys, Nancy and MJ, of course, if you're in the chat, I love you guys. I just love everybody. Everybody I see at the ballpark, and I hope to see you guys. Really, I hope to see you guys at the ballpark. And on Sunday, I want to do something. We're gonna do something.
yeah, we'll do something really
So
cool.
we're going to.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be there every game but Friday.
Yes, so we'll be there tomorrow
I feel
night. We'll be there Saturday night. And then Sunday also.
I feel like he's still in here, but he's really not.
Yeah, because he's stuck on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. But
Oh,
nobody
is
sees
he
him.
still
Yeah,
on
yeah.
yours?
Yeah, he's still on ours, but I think we're good on the action.
So yes, everyone, please go and to Hirsch's page. Go into his bio. Click that link. Go watch the documentary. It's a must watch. What I was gonna say before we get out of here, I do want to say, this season has been, although a crazy one for us here at Amazing Met Zone, has been a blessing. The amount of people we've come in contact with, relationships we've made, bonds, and friendship it's been truly amazing, and I'm thankful. And we're up to what episode of Friends of Flushing now?
This is 27, I believe.
Episode
Wow.
27.
27 weeks of this stuff.
So, guys, we thank you. The followers keep growing. The people tuned in watching, the numbers go up. And we just want to say thank you for supporting us. And we'll do our best to, keep continuing bringing the best content that we can. I want to say thank you also to Alex and Steve Cohen. I want to say thank you to Alexa Mason K's mom. I want to say thank you to Brandon. I want to say thank you to Glenn G. Money. And I want to say thank you to Richie the Usher. You guys made this season amazing for us here at Amazing Met Zone. Nancy and MJ as well. We finally got to meet you. You are great, and we appreciate you guys. And what we're going to do with this offseason, we're going to keep track of rumors and stuff like that. But since we were talking before, I think we're going to do one episode of food at Citi Field. We'll talk about food that City Field on one episode. And then another episode I want to get into is because, you know, a lot of people, they get it misconstrued where they say, you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky that this is happening to you. A lot of the things that you see going on with Amazing Met Zone, when we get to do these things, some of the stuff we've had to pay for. And now putting in the legwork and the investments and the time and the effort, we're getting benefits now. But it didn't just happen like you just get lucky. So that's another episode we're going to do, because a lot of the events that you see is, you know, it's from being a season ticket holder where you get invited to these things. And some events you got to pay for. There's signings you go to. You got to pay the travel. You have to pay, you know, the cost to get to these places. To, you know, now that we've done all this stuff, we're getting invited to certain things, and we're not lucky, you know, we put the work in, but we're grateful. So the work has been put in, and we're grateful to get to where we are at this moment. And I speak for all of us here at Amazing Met Zone. And, you know, this is the last episode for us for this season.
I was about to say that, so.
While the season's on. But during the off season, we'll have episodes for you to stop back and hang out with us on the live, and we'll go through whatever we can, really. We're not going to leave you alone, stranded with nothing to do with Met-wise. We'll have different topics, too, as with sports, and, you know, we'll talk about Mets when we can, and maybe some basketball or, you know, football or something like that. But we'll still be here Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. for the off season, and we'll be here through spring training and next season. We're not going nowhere. Like Hirsh said in the documentary, he's here to stay. We're here to stay, and we're not going anywhere.
Yes,
all
sir.
right. So get used to us. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna be here
for a while.
We're for a very long time.
Jay said hard work pays off. Yes, sir, it does.
Amen. Amen.
There
Yes,
you
sir,
go,
it
brother.
does.
But with Jay saying that too, like, I don't want people to think for 1 second, please. And you know, if you ask anyone who knows me personally or who has met me in this Met community, I try my best, well, we try our best to pay it forward. If we're being blessed with certain things, we believe that it's only right that we bless other people with the same. So we'll always continue that. There's no selfishness here at Amazing Met Zone. If I got it and I could give it to you, I will do that. So with that being said, we love you guys, and we thank you for tuning in again this Wednesday and
Is the
future
last.
Wednesdays to go. This is the last episode of the season. But then the off season, we'll be back next Wednesday. So
That's right.
again, what was this season like? It's what?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
what it is. But you guys are what you are, and that's what's important.
Yes, and we thank you for making us what we are, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So God bless everybody, and we'll see you over the weekend. We'll
Later.
be here Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Hirsh will be there on 4 games.
Yes.
And hopefully on
Please come
Sunday,
say hi.
you'll see the entire Amazing Met Zone team together at the stadium. So please come and say hi, and always keep in contact with us. We'll see you soon.